Alright, the purpose of this distance education lesson is going to be to show you how to use the ImageMate software with a document camera to capture things that you might do in the regular classroom, things that you might want to be able to show students. And in this case, I'm going to use a Common Core math problem for second grade, just a certain kind of strategy, a certain skill that we use the chip model to demonstrate this. So first of all, let's get into ImageMate. We'll just open up the software. But we want to record a video underneath the document camera. So we'll just click that, open that up. Now for recording video, you have two options. This is very important. The tool you see here is used to record a video that later you want it to be sped up quite a bit, start long time recording. So if we want to be able to show students something at a much faster rate than it naturally happened, we'd use that option. We'd use this option if we want to show students something at the normal rate, the normal speed. So let's first start with the fast option, long time recording. I'm going to call it the fast option. We'll click record. A window automatically pops up. At this point you need to name the file something. Now after you name it and decide where you're going to save it, when you click the save button, you immediately are starting to record. You need to be ready to start demonstrating under the camera at that time. So let's name this ImageMate Video Fast. And let's just save it in videos. Make it simple. ImageMate Video Fast, save it in videos. As soon as we click save, time to record. Okay, now we're recording. All of this will be sped up later on when we watch it. Now I'm going to do a math problem in real time here. I won't spend a lot of time doing it. We're talking about the chip model, Common Core kind of math. So let's say we're doing a problem 47 plus 26. We'll draw some tens. Draw some ones. Now, I would tell the students that we line up 5 ones in a row, we come up for the other ones. Now we've got our 47, time to add our 26. I'll add our 20. Whoop, made a mistake. We need 5 tens in this column and another 10 here. Time for our 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one of the things we do with this kind of strategy is we box in the numbers that we've added. So here's our 40 that we originally had. We'll box in the 20 that we added. Same thing here. We will box the numbers that we added, so 7 of them. Sorry, 6 of them. Wow. Good thing with videos you can redo these things. So I've got my original 7, 5 and 2, 7. I've got my original 40. I've got the 20 that I added. I've got the 6 that I added. At this point we teach students how to make an equation out of this. So we've got 50 and we've got another 10 making it 60. Now we'll add up our ones. As we teach students to look for this 10 here, we've got 5 ones and 5 ones. So we've got another 10 right there. And then we've got some ones left over. 1, 2, 3. We know that 60 and 10 is 70, 70 and 3 is 73. Let's move on to a regular speed recording. We'll just click stop for that video. It is saved in the location we already picked. Now for a regular speed video, we'll click record. Same thing, a window pops up. We've got to name it. ImageMate Video Regular. I'm going to save it in the same location, videos. As soon as we click save, it's time to demonstrate whatever we're going to demonstrate under that camera. Okay, now move up here, do another problem. Try not to take too long. So let's say this time we're doing 127 plus 64. This time we'll build 100. We'll build our 20. You can imagine the conversation or the direction that could happen for students here. We've got our 100, we've got our 20. We're going to build our 7. When we build our 7, we've got our 1s for our chip model. We'll do 5 in this column. We'll come up and do the other 2. And I would tell students that we do this visually because we can see 5 and 2 really quickly, but if we see a long row of 1s, it's hard to know they're 7. If we look at it in these smaller chunks, we know it's 5 and 2. We can quickly think of that as 7. Now it's time to add our 64. So we'll start by adding 10s. We've got 1, 2. We've added 3 10s so far, and we've reached 5 in that column. We still need 3 more 10s. We're going to come up and start a new column. Okay, we've taken care of our 60. We need to box that in. We're boxing it to show what we added to our chip model. Time for our 1s. We've got 4 of them. We'll add them over here. 1, 2, 3. Time to start a new column. 4. Now, those 4 1s we just added, we're going to box those in to show that we added them to the chip model. Now, we can see some separation between the number we started with, 127, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. We can see our 64. We've got 3 10s, 3 10s, that makes 60, and we've got our 4. We teach students at this point to make an equation. We've got 100 here. Here we've got these 5 10s, 3 more 10s, we know that's 80. It's kind of like expanded form at this point. Now, this is important to talk to students about on a video like this. We'd have 5 1s and another 5 1s. We know that that's 10. So we add that as 10, and we've got a 1. At this point, we could talk to students about different strategies for this equation, but for the purpose of this video, we'll just say 191. Time to find those videos. So you have choices here. You can either go through ImageMate, you can click this folder, which sometimes will limit it and make it easier to find, or you can go to your folder here, to all your libraries, and you can look through that way, or use a search bar to find your videos. Right now, for our purposes, we'll just click the open folder in the ImageMate software, and we're already in the videos section, so we should see our videos here. We should see our fast video and our regular video. Let's open up the fast video, check it out, make sure everything works. You can see in this video how everything is sped up. Now, this is useful if you're wanting to give students a brief discussion on this strategy, or a review. Very, very useful just to be able to hit key points again. Very useful for pausing and talking about certain things, and if you needed to repeat it several times, a faster video like this might be very useful. Let's go ahead and close that. Let's open up the regular speed video. Match before. Now, we'll move up here, do another problem. Try not to take too long. So what you're hearing there is the audio that I recorded while doing the video, the explanation. So let's say this time we're doing 100. No need to listen to that again. But that is how you use ImageMate software to create videos under a document camera. Very useful in many different contexts in education. The fast video that we did. Very useful for being able to model different things, make them accessible to students even at home, for them to be able to access these videos. Perhaps you put them on your YouTube channel or your Vimeo channel, and students who need help with their math homework, maybe their parents don't know whatever strategy you're using, especially with Common Core, they can then access that video, that same kind of modeling, that demonstration that happened in the classroom. They can watch it that way. It can also give students who are not in the classroom a similar experience to what they might have received, the kind of modeling and thinking aloud that they might have received from the teacher. Thank you so much for your time today. That'll be all for our lesson focused on the ImageMate software capturing video using a document camera.